Hey everybody, I've got a old MCI and I ordered a few online and I decided to do a quick video on this one because we have an active leaker who does not want to see and experience what that looks like. Um, it doesn't smell that bad, but I am eager to get this thing out of my war room as quickly as I can. So instead of just discarding it, we're going to check it out. So fortunately, this didn't impact the other ones near it. Um, but you know, it's there. There was like active juice dripping out of the bottom there, um, and we're going to check it out and see why, and see if there's anything still good in here. This particular batch of MCIs, I believe, were 1979, but we'll know for sure here in a minute. Oh, yeah, check out that there on the inside and see what's going on. So I've got a spoon here. It's a little bit dirty on the outside. I've got my accessory pack here that does not include cigarettes, so you know this is a little bit later, and we'll get to that here in a minute. I've got a nice thing here of peanut butter. It looks like it's in good shape, which isn't fairly too uncommon. We've got, oh boy, we've got some the entree here, which is the beef with spiced sauce, and that just looks hard right there. You can see that that's rusted through. So we'll just say active leaker is a term that us here in the ration and military community don't use. I actually just made it up just now. Some like this old food generally goes through like stages of decay, very similar to you know, a biological process, which is you've got like a bloating phase, right, which is like it starts to expand. You see a lot of cans and stuff like that in these older rations that are just like ready to go. Then you've got like active decay, which is, we'll just say, is an active leaker here. And then you've got like the last stage here, which is just eye rust. So usually we'll see cans intact, right? Nice ones like that. I'm sure there's a B unit in here somewhere. Oh gosh, I see the leaker. Oh gosh, I'm gonna put some gloves on. Yeah, that's that's pretty gross. Let's see here. I can't find the glove, but I've got this napkin here so I can see what's going on. Oh boy, what do we got here? We've got, it looks like apricots. Look at that. We're gonna put that right here in the mess kit. Oh, and it's like this black brown juice just coming out of it. Let's see. That you can just tell there's just like a chunk of sludge apricot in there. Yeah, let's see, diced or sliced apricots, I can't tell. But yeah, I mean, you can tell it's leaked through the can. And a lot of times what happens is, like, you know, as these things start to you know, expand like this, or you know, gas, the can will fail, they'll leak, and it'll go through a deterioration phase, and you'll end up with like the stages that look like this. Here's our B unit, rust all over it. You know, good shape, crackers and candy, B1 unit, that should still be good. Anything with like a good bit of acid in there, or you know, fruit or whatever, they'll eventually start to rot. Will, you know, gas and expand like this one did. The can will rupture, and after a long time, it'll start to look like this. You know, this was the entree can. You can tell like that there's got multiple rust holes in there, and it's just a dried out turd in there. But you can see the inside of the can there. It's just a bunch of rust and gook. I don't even know if I'm going to bother saving that. I think if this was like an earlier like Vietnam MCI, I probably would. I probably may save that, but again, I'm excited to get this crap out of here. Yeah, let's see. We'll check out this accessory packet here first. Fortunately, that was all nice and hermetically sealed. Got the contents of it in there. Cool. All right, we got a nice coffee instant type 1 that feels good. That non-dairy substitute that's now all caked up. Our matches, of course, and sugar, iodized salt, good bit of toilet paper right there, and some chiclets. We'll set those aside and take a peek at them a little bit later. Let's check out the bee unit first. There it is there. It's I mean, it's got like a little bit of like rust residue from its neighboring cans. I'm going to actually open it here from the bottom for display. There wasn't really any hiss in there, which I'm not too concerned about for being an MCI bee unit. I've been hit or miss with success on the crackers. The candy's always fun. Kind of check out what they put in there. But there should be like about 4 or 5 of the round biscuits in here with some kind of candy. I didn't check this one out online to see kind of what the details were. I just was eager to kind of like go ahead and dig into this guy and see what was leaking before I throw this thing in the trash. Not too much to go on here. Obviously the entree is rusted through, but we will definitely still open it. The apricots will probably save to last because I may be running right outside to throw that thing out. And I kind of don't want to already, like, more than I've already contaminated other food. Look at that. You can see the parchment there on the bottom. Those were kind of good at keeping the biscuits safe. Oh, those are kind of neat looking. Looks like I've got 4 of them. They smell good. Real thin, a lot thinner than the ones you see in like the World War II and Korean War bee units. A little on the stale side. Not the best. These ones have a good, like a little bit of salt on them too, which always helps with the biscuits or the crackers. Got this ring here around them. Take a look at what we got here. Coconut. Oh boy. Look at that. I haven't seen that before. Coconut. It is hard as a rock. Let's see what coconut looks like. Wow. It's a little stuck in the paper there. I might save this wrapper here for display because I haven't seen one of these before. It's been a long time since I've seen one like that. Anyway, here's the coconut. It tastes a little spoiled. The chocolate's good, but the coconut. Ugh. The coconut has definitely turned a little bit. Yeah. Yuck. No good. Unfortunately, the coconut inside, yeah, no good. But the outer part, the chocolate tastes just fine. I'm aggressively making some coffee instant type 1 here to get that coconut flavor out of my mouth as quickly as possible. Thank you, coffee instant type 1. Come to the rescue, brother. Alright, that's good bit here. We'll try the coffee as is. Usually I usually just pour the whole packet of sugar in there. Yeah, that's some good coffee instant type one. I'll put the sugar in there too. I think it needs it. Whew, good. Making me forget about that that coconut. You want to check out this peanut butter? It's from Kern Foods. Check it out. No hiss. I think these things are usually packed to the brim, so it's not unusual not to get that that air release there. Some of them, like, so I was doing a couple of videos on Korean War B units from some RCIs, and you'll crack that thing with the sardine key, with the turn twist key, and it's just like, like, it's crazy how much air is compressed into those things, and it comes out when you open them up. Let's check out this peanut butter here. There don't look like anything wrong with that. Right there. It looks just like good old-fashioned army peanut butter. A little bit of oil separation, but not much. It tastes pretty good with these crackers. Very dry. The peanut butter. Same thing with the crackers. Like, I mean, it really just sucks like all the moisture out of your mouth. Not bad. For 44, 45-year-old peanut butter. Yeah. Good. You know what? So far, so good. But I know very quickly we're going to head into uncharted territory. Well, let me check out the entree, because it has no life left in it. This thing is about 90% rust. And we're just going to open it right here from the top, because it's already separated along most of this perforation. So like that first 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock right there, it's just, you can see it's just falling apart. The easiest can with a P38 I've ever opened. Half the work was already done for me. And the rest of it requires very little work at all. I'm actually like crimping the can as I'm opening it. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that. That was beef with spice sauce once upon a time. Take our leaky friend right over there for a minute. Check that out. Oh yeah, there he is. You can see all the bugs, like all the dried up bug carcasses that were in there. So once upon a time, this thing was just plumb full of maggots. That's kind of odd too. Look at my spoon. Look how that was packed. It was sealed like that, and then during the sealing process of the bag, it actually sealed through the edge of that spoon. Look at that. That's pretty neat. I've never seen that before. But this was, once upon a time, beef with spice sauce, and you can see the unmistakable carcasses, little shells of what was probably maggots. There it is there. And you can see they just ate their way through tunnels and everything. It looks like kind of like opening up like an ant hill or ant mine. Yeah, and they're all in there. Any of the protein or food left in there is just dead bug and rust. That's pretty gross right there. I gotta draw the line on that one. I don't think I want to even a spoonful of that. I don't see anything even recognizable as food, but look, you can see all the little tunnels that they like weaved right through it. What a shame. And let's see what else we got here before we get to the diced apricots, because I will probably just blend that sucker right outside when I'm done with it. Ooh, let me get myself prepared here. And we'll take a peek at this active leaker right here, this guy. Diced apricots. Looks like, I don't know, April. It's either April of 1980 or July of 1989, depending on the code on there. Anyway, let's check it out. I bet you it's not going to release any air. It sure didn't. I wonder why. It's hard to even open with the bulges in the can along the edge. And everywhere I'm looking now, these like these bug carcasses, these little shells, they're like so lightweight. Just me moving and breathing near this, they're like going all over the place. They're all over the lid of this can already. I'm gonna have to come around back to that side right there. And we'll see what's going on inside this can that caused it to leak and rust. So we've got some blackened, spoiled, actively rotting apricots here to go with our dried out bug carcass entree. Lovely. That's 5-star dining right there. Oh dear. I'm going to probably chuck this P38 for making any kind of contact with this. And of course, like the lid, I can't get a good grip on it. There, oh God. Come on out, bud. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at, picked up all the maggot carcasses there on the bottom. It just looks like a big old ball of turd. It smells off, but it doesn't smell rotten. So my guess is that it was probably more than likely, it's probably the shipping, or the can had leaked at one time, and sometimes they kind of like reseal themselves, like the rust or whatever, the decay. It'll leak, kind of stop up, and then they kind of almost reseal itself. So you do have to be careful with some of these older cans because they will do that. That's gross right there. Oh, Maggot City. Let's check this out here. Let's check out these apricots here. Yeah, there's no bugs in it, but they kind of like all like retracted into like this ball inside the can. And you can see them there. I'm not going to touch that. That's just awful. Yeah, so look at that. This is what you get. You get some peanut butter. You get some coconut chocolate. And you get some biscuits here, which now I've touched because now I'm not going to eat them. Look at that. Delicious. All right. We'll take a look at what else spoiled in here. This is the cream substitute, non-dairy. Let's see if it's caked up at all. Oh no, it actually did not. It's actually, it's still fairly powdery. I'm gonna put that in the coffee. It smells just fine. There you go. So basically, all I got was some peanut butter and crackers and a cup of terrible coffee out of this. It's pretty good. I actually like it with that non-dairy creamer substitute in there. Usually I don't go for that. I'll do the coffee plain or just with the sugar. We got our matches, of course, and our chiclets, and our toilet paper. Check that out here. It's like some kind of manufacturer in Green Bay, it looks like, based on the nomenclature on there. Sometimes these are plain, sometimes they have makers on them and stuff like that. There's plain tissue. It feels just like tissue paper you would use for like gift wrapping, like a present or something in the bag. And you get a good bit of sheets here. This is 4 of them right there. Looks like another 4. And 1, 2, 3, another set. Cool. It's a good bit of toilet paper all rolled up in there. It's kind of nice. Our iodized salt here. Maybe we should put that on our maggot entree. There it is. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Salty rotten apricots and maggot mountain. It's definitely what I'm going to call this this MCI. This is Maggot Mountain for sure. I don't want to touch anything with that P38. Let's try a little bit of this one of these chiclets and call it a day. There's 1. There's 2. Peppermint. Not bad. That's it. I'm going to go throw this all in the trash. It's pretty gross. I hope you enjoyed seeing this this very gross MCI. Hopefully the next one will be in better shape. I do have a couple Vietnam Air ones to open up. So check us out. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hero rations. We reproduce World War II, K ration, C ration, and D rations, and soon to be adding Korean War rations to the mix as well. All right, thank you guys. I gotta go throw this out.